It comes to no surprise that being a streamer is the most dreamed upon job in the world. Getting to travel globally and have the experience of a lifetime, all while making great money to support your journey. Unfortunately, this dream life was anything but successful for Johnny Somali, as he has had the utmost worst career on the internet. From being a complete public nuisance in Japan.
I'm sorry guys, I don't know what's happening.
You know Hiroshima? You know Hiroshima? Nagasaki? You know? Why you do this? Pearl Harbor? Hiroshima, Nagasaki!
To giving threats to police officers.
Yes? Oh, you a bad bitch, I swear to God. You a bad bitch, I'll take you to dinner. I swear to God, I'll change your life. I'll change your life, baby. Baby, I'll change your life, I promise you. You a bad bitch right here.
To ultimately getting arrested in South Korea for years to come. As always, I'm Indart, and make sure to subscribe with notifications on. Ramsey Khalid Ismail, better known as Johnny Somali, is an American live streamer infamous for his deliberately offensive and confrontational behavior towards others in public. Similar to other streamers such as iShowSpeed, Johnny loves to travel the world to experience different cultures and see how differently people act. However, Johnny Somali intentionally goes out of his way to ruin everyone's day around him, but not without paying the price. To understand just how awful of a streamer Johnny truly is, we have to date back to May 2023 when he had just begun streaming. To begin with, Johnny was just like any other content creator at the time, wanting to be the next big hit. Unfortunately, his content in the early days didn't work out. So that's when he decided to travel to Japan to capture some of the beautiful moments he could find there. On his very first day in the country, Johnny began harassing a local on the train, frequently mentioning the bombing of Hiroshima.
You know Hiroshima? You know Hiroshima? Nagasaki? You know? Why you do this? Pearl Harbor? Hiroshima, Nagasaki!
Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you know what we do to you guys? Hiroshima, Nagasaki, we destroy it because you just don't know how to behave. Wallahi billahi wa ta'ala. I swear to God. You do again, we're gonna do again. You understand? You understand, Hiroshima?
If it wasn't already made obvious, the culture of Japan, especially on trains, is vastly different. Everyone respects each other, and being quiet is considered polite and to be expected from everyone. This including tourists. In this instance, Johnny clearly didn't catch on to that idea. This can be shown in another clip when he was on a separate train, this time blasting a racist media song through his speaker.
Yo, God, I'm so sorry.
What originally was just a joke between him and his stream chat quickly turned into a viral video all over the internet. His nickname in Japan is Little Boy Johnny, remember that guys. Rarely do I hope the worst for someone, but this guy deserves it. That is some of the most degenerate behavior, so disgusting. Everyone online hated his actions. During the same day, whilst still live on stream, Johnny met a person sitting at the station and came up asking for their Instagram. This person could barely understand English, but Johnny worked his way around it to finally get what he wanted.
You like black skin?
Oh, yeah.
You like?
Oh.
You have Instagram? You have Instagram? Instagram?
Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, let me get Instagram. You have Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me give you my Instagram.
But this was only just the start of him harassing females in the public. Johnny seems to be a believer that any content is good content, no matter the consequences of his actions. Now, it didn't take long for Johnny to begin trespassing, and this was the start of his downfall in Japan. On August 30th, 2023, Johnny would trespass into a construction site in Osaka. Trespassing, especially in Japan, is a huge crime that can have extremely harsh penalties. However, Johnny just didn't seem to care. That would be until this happened.
He's getting mad, bro. He's getting activated, dog. Check. He's getting activated, dog.
Hey, oh, Fukushima, Fukushima. Whoa! Fukushima. Hey, Fukushima, Fukushima.
He's pressing him.
Hey, Fukushima, Fukushima. We come to work.
Unbeknownst to Johnny, this would actually lead to his first arrest in the country. He was forced to pay a 200,000 yen fine, almost $1,400 USD, forced to leave the country, and is banned from entering ever again. You'd think that being permanently banned from Japan would be a wake-up call for Johnny, that maybe he should switch up his stream type to not get into as much trouble. Well, as a matter of fact, all of this public attention was enlightening a spark inside of him. He had now decided to test his luck in South Korea, streaming in the public and seeing if people would react any differently. Unknowingly to him at the time, but this would be the worst decision of his life. What we thought was bad in Japan gets taken to an entire new level as he managed to get everyone in the country to permanently hate him. Statues in South Korea are very important. They are a symbol to represent peace and respect. Two things that Johnny Somali couldn't care less about. In this footage here, you can see Johnny dancing inappropriately in front of a statue of a young girl whilst being half naked. Some of the locals come to ask him to stop, but Johnny completely ignores them and continues to be a public nuisance. These posts were then put online, to which comments would read, "Prison would be too kind for what he deserves. Absolute filth." Saying he's black as a way to justify his disgusting racist ass is wild. However, this wasn't the only time. There have been multiple situations of Johnny repeating the same act over and over, blatantly disrespecting South Korea and its culture. These aren't the only horrible acts he committed in South Korea, as his actions towards innocent workers are no better. When he was inside of a Korean 7-Eleven, he wanted to make some food, but during his time preparing, he decided to blast obnoxiously loud music out of a speaker, whilst making a huge mess all over the store. He then went on to tip water all over the table, verbally abusing the store worker, making fun of her, and throwing some of the noodles at random bystanders. Understandably, the worker called the police, and yet again, this clip went viral all over social media, which was Johnny's original intent. More comments read, "Respect the culture of countries you visit. Hope they knock him out before they kick him out. Most streamers are great people. This guy is a self-centered, egotistical shitbag of a so-called human being. Nothing to do with being a streamer. I hope he actually goes to jail for a long time after what happened." All of these clips were then quick to spread across a Korean YouTube channel called Korea Now, as well as being broadcasted to their local news. Johnny Somali was being hunted down by the entire country, his ego still getting the better of him, literally asking for people to come up and punch him.
So what do you want to talk about? Swing or not? Like, you're gonna come up to me, bro, why are you being racist to other people in other countries? For money, for clout. I've said it many times. I don't give a fuck. I have no morals. I'm a fucking sociopath. I don't give a fuck. Put this in your next YouTube documentary. I don't give a fuck.
Our Korean niggas is weak as
I was swing on it right now. I was waiting for him to swing on Johnny. I was waiting, bro. I was waiting for him to
We're ready,
do it.
Reddit, Twitter,
I
come.
wanted to stop on this.
Hank is here tonight. We're not scared.
Come to no surprise, exactly this ended up happening. There are countless clips of Korean people punching Johnny hard in the face, with absolutely everybody online agreeing that he deserves a whole lot more.
Trust me, Johnny's. Go to Johnny's stream. We're gonna have a good time.
Whoa! Great night.
Go to Johnny's stream. We're gonna have a good time.
Whoa!
What the fuck is the problem? What the fuck is the... No, hell no.
Oh, no.
Hell no.
Johnny Somali is pressing his luck by roaming around South Korea, but Johnny Somali has his little pepper spray. In less than 2 minutes, he was confronted by 2 Koreans in a row, ready to beat his pudgy ass. As of April 2025, Johnny went to trial in court after pleading guilty to several charges of public disturbance and cultural disrespect in South Korea. However, after his court session, it was made public that it went horribly wrong.
A MAGA hat on and a big bottle of water, and he was just screaming at essentially he got in trouble for, number 1, wearing the hat, and number 2, the bottle.
He is confirmed to spend several years in prison, and the worst part for Johnny is that the night prior to his court showing, he had gone live again. He got drunk and ended up showing an AI-generated video of him kissing a local streamer. The creation of this, especially in South Korea, is again extremely illegal, and because of this, he ended up getting charged even more.
There's another charge as well that's coming against him about the deepfake stuff that he accidentally leaked on his stream last night, because as we've been covering, I mean, he's been playing his cards in the worst way possible the whole time, from start to finish. And last night, I guess he decided to get drunk at 3 a.m, go live, and show up extremely late to court because of that. And on his live stream, he was doing, like, I guess, getting paid to do shots, and he ended up showing a new charge that hadn't been leaked to the public yet.
As of now, Johnny is yet to be in prison, but with multiple countries hating him, getting arrested numerous times, and being known worldwide for being the most disrespectful scumbag of a streamer, it won't be long before he's locked up for good.